Today, on the auspicious occasion of World Environment Day, we gather here to delve into the crucial topic of our relationship with the environment and the actions we can take to protect and nurture it. As human beings, we are an inseparable part of the environment. Nature surrounds us, sustains us, and provides us with resources for our survival and growth. Our actions and choices directly influence the delicate balance of the world around us. Regrettably, throughout history, our actions have resulted in significant consequences for the environment. The relentless pursuit of progress, industrialization, and population growth have taken a toll on our planet. Pollution, deforestation, loss of biodiversity, and climate change are just a few examples of the pressing challenges we face today. Pollution, in its various forms, is one of the most alarming environmental issues of our time. Air pollution, caused by industrial emissions and vehicular exhaust, not only poses a threat to our health but also contributes to global warming, acid rain, and respiratory illnesses. Water pollution, resulting from untreated waste discharge, chemical runoffs, and oil spills, disrupts aquatic ecosystems and endangers marine life. The loss of biodiversity is a grave concern that demands our immediate attention. Rampant deforestation, driven by the need for agricultural land and timber, destroys vital habitats for countless plant and animal species. This destruction disrupts the intricate web of life that sustains our planet, leading to the extinction of species and a loss of invaluable genetic resources. Global warming and climate change pose an unprecedented threat to our world. The emission of greenhouse gases, primarily from burning fossil fuels for energy production and transportation, has resulted in rising temperatures, melting ice caps, and sea level rise. This, in turn, leads to more frequent and intense weather phenomena, such as hurricanes, droughts, and heat waves, disrupting ecosystems and jeopardizing the well-being of communities around the globe. Thankfully, amidst these challenges, there is hope. We possess the knowledge and tools to address these environmental issues and create a sustainable future for generations to come. Sustainable development, with its core principles of environmental stewardship, economic growth, and social well-being, provides a viable path towards a harmonious future. By adopting environmentally friendly practices, such as promoting renewable energy sources, implementing efficient waste management systems, adopting sustainable agriculture methods, and conserving water resources, we can significantly minimize our impact on the environment. While sustainable development requires collective effort, each one of us has the power to make a tangible difference. By making conscious choices in our daily lives, such as reducing our carbon footprint, conserving energy, adopting eco-friendly transportation options, practicing waste reduction and recycling, and supporting sustainable products and businesses, we can contribute to a healthier planet. Remember, small individual actions, when multiplied, can create a significant impact. India has recently adopted a new doctrine in this direction called Life That Is Lifestyle for Environment. Beyond individual and community efforts, collaborative initiatives on a global scale have played a pivotal role in addressing environmental challenges. One of the most significant milestones in the history of environmental cooperation was the Rio Earth Summit, held in 1992 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The summit brought together heads of state, policymakers, scientists, and activists from around the world to address pressing environmental concerns and sustainable development. The Rio Earth Summit resulted in the adoption of key agreements, including the Rio Declaration on Environment and Development and the establishment of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC. The Kyoto Protocol, adopted in 1997 under the UNFCCC, marked an important step in international efforts to combat climate change. The protocol set binding targets for industrialized countries to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions. It recognized the principle of common but differentiated responsibilities, acknowledging that developed nations bear a greater historical responsibility for climate change and should take the lead in emission reductions. The Paris Agreement, reached in 2015, is a landmark international treaty aimed at combating climate change. It brought together nearly all nations under a common goal of limiting global temperature rise well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. The agreement emphasizes the importance of regularly increasing climate targets, enhancing adaptation efforts, mobilizing financial resources, and promoting technology transfer. It also recognizes the role of developing countries in addressing climate change while providing support to their sustainable development. Global environmental conferences often witness a tussle between developed and developing countries regarding environmental issues. Developed countries, responsible for the majority of historical emissions, advocate for stringent emission reductions, technology transfers, and financial assistance to support developing nations in their transition to sustainable practices. Developing countries, while acknowledging the need for environmental action, emphasize the importance of addressing poverty eradication, economic growth, and the fair distribution of responsibilities. Bridging this gap between the developed and developing world remains a challenge, requiring ongoing dialogue, understanding, and cooperation. Despite the challenges and differing perspectives, these international conferences and environmental treaties have fostered a spirit of collaboration and commitment to environmental stewardship. On this momentous occasion of World Environment Day, let us pledge to protect and preserve our planet. It is our shared responsibility to nurture and safeguard the environment for future generations. By embracing sustainable practices, supporting green initiatives, and advocating for environmental stewardship, we can pave the way for a brighter and greener future. Remember, every action, no matter how small, counts. Together, let us celebrate World Environment Day by taking meaningful action for a sustainable tomorrow. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe the channel to spread the message far and wide.